Greetings, Earthlets. My, it seems like forever since we were live. I hope you don't mind that we've been putting out the comic book slideshows the last few weeks. It's just we've been so busy. What with Free Comic Book Day, numerous bank holiday delays and such. Well, we've just not had time, but we're back from outer space. And we've got comic books pretty much all over this place. So without further ado, let's take a look, shall we? Up first from Dark Horse Comics, it's Shaolin Cowboy, Cruel to Begin. The Shaolin Cowboy finds his parenting skills being tested when he is forced to homeschool during a pandemic of unparalleled violence. In this story, torn from yesterday's viral Twitter feeds, can he get a kung fu grip on the situation before a horde of .45 loving human monsters and not-so-human monsters send him to the ICU? Only guns, swords and flying guillotines will tell. Me too, fool! Moving along to DC Comics and their imprint of Milestone, we have Duo. When Milestone returned, Reginald Hudlin and Dennis Cowan weren't planning to stop there. Now, they welcome you to a whole new realm of original characters, extended far beyond Dakota. Welcome to Earth M. Nanotech engineers Dr. Kelly Vu and Dr. David Kim are committed to only one thing more than each other: using their regenerative nanobots to save the world. And following a violent attack, those very same nanobots end up saving David and Kelly's lives. Sort of. Their situation comes with an unexpected consequence. Husband and wife awaken to realize that they now share one superpowered body. Well, writer Greg Pak and artist Coy Pham team up to introduce two thrilling new superheroes in the body of one, with the power of billions of nanobots. But how close is too close with the love of your life literally in your head? And what happens when a couple so closely bound discover they have very different ideas about how their newfound powers should be used? Find out what one says, what the other says, what they both say, what they might say, in store tomorrow. Staying with DC Comics, we have Shadow Warzone, with a special issue that showcases the spread and impact of the Shadow War over the DC Universe. Talia al Ghul has put out a hit on anyone who has ever worked with Deathstroke, and that includes Black Canary. Where has Luke Fox been? Talia is sick of watching from the sidelines and joins the battle herself. Also, featuring the new villain, Angel Breaker. What is her connection to the Ghostmaker? Find out in 4 terrifying tales set within the Shadow War Zone. Get your copy in store tomorrow. And now moving on to Marvel Comics with the first of their 2 new releases. It's Savage Avengers, Streets of Rage. It's an all-new, all-different, all-dangerous team that assembles. Since his exile from the Hyborian Age, Conan the Barbarian has conquered the most dangerous foes in the modern Marvel Universe has to offer. But what happens when this hard-edged Crimerian finds himself on the run from a cybernetic soldier of the future known as Deathlock? Outgunned and outmatched, Conan must turn to an unlikely group of loners, berserkers, and killers if he hopes to survive the night. But can these savage Avengers defy Deathlock's murderous manhunt? Or will they become the next targets in the crosshairs of tomorrow? Don't miss out on a bold new beginning for Marvel's most savage superheroes, as Ringo award-winning writer David Pepose and superstar artist Carlos Magno introduce a sensational new lineup that will resonate across every era of the House of Ideas. Meet the team in store tomorrow. Moving along with Marvel, we have Marvel's Voices, Identity. The greatest Asian superheroes and creators return, just in time for the Asian American and Pacific Islanders Heritage Month. Comes a spotlight on the best Asian superheroes in comics. Miss Marvel, Shang-Chi, Wong, Mantis, plus more surprises to come from an amazing lineup of new and established AAPI creators. Stand up for what's right and get your copy in store tomorrow. And finally, with Titan Comics, we have pretty much the end of his era. Or is it? Find out with Rivers of London, Deadly Ever After. When Chelsea and Olympia accidentally break an enchantment in the woods, deadly fairy tales from a mysterious old book begin coming to life. To set things right, Chelsea and Olympia must unravel a mystery dating back to the 1800s before they become victims of this lethal sorcery. Will they, or won't they? Find out when you pick up your copy in store tomorrow. Well, Earthlets. That's quite the selection. No gatekeeper myself have been rather busy keeping things moving and grooving, as it were. So, we appreciate your support. Don't forget, you can always support us online by following us across our social media platforms with the tag at Comics-616. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube. So, help support our channel grow by liking our video. And until next week...